me the other day whether I think God exists. I guess they asked me if I believed in God, but they put it to me more, does God exist? And it's funny, I thought about it. I mean, we had the conversation and I was comfortable with what I said. Then I thought about it a little bit more. And I came up with a nice way of kind of putting out what I was trying to say in a better way. I think if we substitute the word God for dog, then it's easiest to explain it that way. So, if you think of a dog, now I say if you think of a dog, now go ahead, think of a dog. And I'll sit here thinking of a dog, and whoever's watching this video is thinking of a dog. What are the odds that we're all thinking of the same dog? 0. Pretty much 0. There's no ways that we all thought of the same dog, same hair, same facial expression, same pose, same size, same breed. No way. But aren't they all dogs? They're all dogs. So if someone from Alaska went to the Kalahari and they spoke about dogs, you can imagine how impossible it would be, because they're both talking about the same thing, but you can imagine how impossible it would be for them to agree on the nature of a dog, because a husky and a hyena are very, very different animals, but they're both dogs. So if you ask me, does God exist? I would have to know exactly what that looks like in your mind in order for me to answer whether that exists or not. Because when you say that word, and when I hear that word, we're thinking of very different things. Every human being in this world experiences that idea in a different way. Even people in the same religion will have a different perspective on that. Yeah, sure, there's whatever you get from the Bible, and you're all kind of programmed into an idea of the nature of God, but that manifests very differently for each person in their lives. For some people, God is more ruthless. For some people, God is more forgiving, stricter, calmer, more patient, more graceful, less graceful. You'll experience it in your way. So it's very difficult for us to say, does this exist? Because each person experiences it their own way. And if we go back to the dog example, and you think you've seen all the breeds of dog in the world, you've seen Chihuahuas and Rottweilers and Staffordshire Bull Terriers, and you've seen them all, you know what dogs are, you know the collective sum of what a dog is. You may meet someone who's seen a dog that you haven't seen, and you can argue. They can say, no, it's, dogs can be fierce, and you can be, no, they can't be fierce. I've never seen that. Doesn't exist. But you haven't seen the same dog as they've seen. So, yeah, does God exist? Mine does.